It's time for a nice tall glass of Crystal Light. Or a tiny little glass of Crystal Light, I should say. This is what I get to drink out of right now. It's a little miniature Coke glass that Ange had for me. I've started using those since being home from the hospital. I want to make an updated video for y'all. I haven't done it since I got home. Of course, most of you know by now that with Hurricane Harvey and everything, it's been rather crazy. So, let's see. Um, we're okay here. I mean, I'll just reiterate that. Nothing happened to our house. We're very lucky. That's good. It's been the whole town is kind of in flux, though. A lot of people, lost their homes and they're going through that stuff and getting trash services and mail service started again. It's just now happening, a week later, and so couple of things. School got delayed, so Olivia will start in a couple of days. Her school wasn't affected. Brianna, who's starting college this year, Lone Star College, which she'll be attending here in Kingwood, was flooded pretty bad, and it will not start until the 25th, so it got pushed back, a month. The big one is Emily's, the middle daughter. She's at Kingwood High School, will not be usable for the entire year. So she's what they have in place now is one of the other high schools in our district, which is on the other side of Atascocita, pretty far away, about 35 minutes or so. They're going to take Kingwood High School students. So basically, they're going to split the school. So the Summers Creek is the name of the high school. They're going to take the first half of the day, and then the Kingwood High School will take the second half of the day. So they sent out a survey to ask parents, and I applaud the school district for getting something done so fast. I mean, really, they had no time when they found out that the school was toast. They had no time, but they got it figured out, and so that's the best of a bad situation. I think that it's just one more way to prove that how resilient this area is, and just a little hurdle to overcome, and the kids will do it. I think it'll make them stronger, and Emily's okay with it. We've explained to her, this is her first year in Texas, so she was a little anxious about starting school. I think this has kind of thrown her off that, because it's going to be completely hard for everybody to get used to. But anyway, that's how we're doing as far as home life and everything. Angie got back to work today. I got back to the office today. It felt good. I was very sore after sitting in my desk chair. I didn't realize how sore I'd be after about 4 or 5 hours. That was enough, and I went ahead and came home and got my medicine. And so as far as the food update, weight loss update, I've lost 30-some pounds since the week before surgery. I mean, it's coming off pretty quick. Of course, I was on that liquid diet for a week, and then for most of the next week after surgery, I was also on liquid diet. He sent me home on a stage 2/3 diet, which means lots of liquids. Basically, I can have any kind of liquid, no sugar, no caffeine. That's basically, and I'm going to try to quit caffeine, period. I've kept it out of my system long enough. I'm off of it. So my plan is to just stay off caffeine. And also I can have like cottage cheese, sugar-free pudding, which I tell you what, if you haven't tried the Dulce de Leche Jello sugar-free pudding, yum. Yeah, I'm kind of hooked on those right now. Problem is I couldn't even finish a cup for the first few days. Now I can finish a cup, but I have like 2 a day, one in the morning, one at night, and in the middle of the day I'll have something else. I made some pulverized chicken salad with my Ninja, blender thing that I eat. Had that today. It was really good. Put some Cajun seasoning in it, some light mayo. Basically, they want me drinking more than eating right now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying little bitty foods that I know I can. I can take a can of soup and run it through the blender if I want. Or just take the noodles out is what I did. That way I have no extra carbs. Basically, they want me 1-to-1 or greater as far as carb to protein. So if something has 12 carbs and it has, 12 grams of protein, then then that's okay. And you don't want to go more than that. So you don't want to have more carbs than protein. You want to have obviously less. No carbs would be great, but obviously that's really hard to do. I'm taking vitamins. I take 2 Flintstone vitamins a day, which I thought that was funny that all the ones they recommend and turned out to be Flintstone vitamins. But they crush into powder, and that's what they want. I can't have anything gummy, so no gummy vitamins. They get caught up in my system. I also take a vitamin C tablet. I take those in the morning. As far as the medicine goes, what I take here at home, they did send me home with some pain meds. It's liquid, like hydrocodone. I tend to take that at night. It helps me sleep, and because sleeping was hard because I'm rolling over and moving and everything gets hurt. So I take a dose of that at night, and that's it. It helps me sleep. They also have a blood thinner shot, that Lovenox, that I put a picture on Facebook. Some of you saw it. I inject that into my stomach and my abdomen twice a day. It's blood thinner to keep me from getting any clots or anything. Helps healing. I take acid tablets just in case, but I haven't had any problem. To be honest, I'm off my regular antacid medicine that I've taken for years, which is awesome. I mean, once this medicine's gone from coming home, I'll only be taking vitamins, as far as I know. Which, I mean, how cool is that? From what I was taking to basically nothing. I'm only taking vitamins to get extra nutrients. So basically my day goes like this. I get up in the morning, I take my post-op meds, I get a little bit of a drink. An hour later, I have something to eat. I usually eat a pudding cut thin, some cottage cheese, whatever. Usually about 2 to 4 ounces, around 4 ounces now. Eventually I'll get to 8 ounces, but that's all I can eat right now. And I'm full. And I gotta be careful. You don't want to stretch out, obviously, the new pouch that I have. So I eat, an hour later I start drinking again, and then I sip. They just want me drinking, 8 ounces an hour, however I can get up to it. So that'll go up eventually, but that's how I have to drink now. And I kind of just sip a little bit all hour, and then I stop once I know I'm going to eat. About a half hour later, I'm going to stop drinking because they don't want me drinking and eating at the same time. That's where this guy comes in. I found this is kind of handy because it makes me get up, go to the fridge, I fill this cup up, and if I drink it in the hour, I come refill it again. So it's helped me. Plus, they don't want me drinking out of bottles. Get air pockets in there, and it's bad for after your surgery. So, between those 3 things, the little bit of food I can have and the drinks. The funny thing is the protein shakes I was having, I don't really care for now, which I find odd because I really like those. Those got me through that week before the surgery, but now I don't like them at all, which I'm sure that's going to happen more than once. Let's see, what else? I don't have any more bandages on. I don't know if I can, let's see if I can show you guys here. I don't have, today is the first day I haven't worn any Band-Aids or anything. As you can see, there's some red marks. That's from the actual bandages because the tape was starting to irritate my skin, the bandages and stuff. But this one here, this one, and this one are the 4 where, the tubes and stuff were. And sorry, my wife's giving me the evil eye now because I'm taking up too much time in the kitchen. Anyway, I was able to get the bandages off today, and it actually felt good to be that way. Not worried about bleeding or anything else, so that's healing real well. Anyway, I think that's about it. Everything's going good as far as sticking to the diet plan. I can't wait to eat solid food though, because I've been craving some weird stuff like fish and vegetables and I don't know, weird things like real hearty soups, which I can't have, like thick chunks of things. So I gotta watch that. But anyway, I'll update you guys once something changes. I go see the doctor Thursday, which is 2 days from now, and he'll tell me what if anything changes then, and we'll update y'all after that. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.